Had the bearing drove in. As you can see, she's driven in just to the edge of that lip. Put a little gear lube in it once I got it in. Now we're ready for the seal. A little lube just makes its driving better. I'm going to use our bearing racing driver. I'll drive. I want something bigger than this seal drives flush. So we're gonna, this side's gonna have to have an axle. Get it started straight here. She's starting a little. Just keep driving around. Now we got her driven in straight. There's that. Now I'm gonna put a little I flushed that axle out. Put a little gear oil in that. Just helps the just a little. 7590 royal purple. What this is getting. Still got some crap. Didn't get off there. Gross. Ooh. Time to get a scraper. Put our seals up. Maybe. Race driver kit up. We'll have to get our scraper and so we'll have to get a scraper and scrape that up real good. And I'm gonna have to source an axle and a rear ABS sensor. This one was having problems anyway before I smashed it. I didn't care. It's my car. It's getting all new. Want to have new, want it to have the best. Oh. Let me get a scraper here. That one might be alright. Good to go. Good to go. That's set up dry. Got our good carrier in and all. I'm getting ready to I'll get this side done. Pinion seals, U-joints, all done. But I'm gonna have to call it times here because I did not get axles, and yeah, she wasn't making noise, but see that right there? She's pitted bad. See it? Oh. Might have to source an axle. Hopefully new. So, I think this is the point where I close her up for the night and source an axle. And then I'll be back when I source an axle. Anyway, I want to thanks for watching. Have a nice day and enjoy. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Okay, we're back. We got our new axle. Just arrived in the box. Get that lubed. Looks all nice. The other one, you can see where it's pitted right there real bad. See the pitting? Looks like where I can feel it real good with my finger. So I didn't want to reinstall it. Got the studs pressed in except for the one not all the way. Using a double bearing method to pull them in here. Decided to give the impact a rest. I can pull them in once it's in the car when I get this done. So I'm gonna insert this, and I'm gonna need both hands to carefully insert this, and I don't have my tripod or anything with me, so I'm gonna put you on hold. We're gonna slide this in, then I'll come back. Alright, we're back. Okay, we got the axle slid in. Passenger side axle's in. Just need to finish pulling that last stud through. Coincidentally, I forgot to put batteries on the charger. And I'm out of HP batteries for the Ryobi kit. I got the 1/2 inch HP. And it died, so. But I wanted to get that in, and I can finish pulling the stud through. So we'll do that once it's on. So now I just got to get down to there and put the little C-clip in, the rest stuff off, and along with this new axle assembly we got here. Nice. It came with lug nuts and studs and bearing and seal, but I didn't use those because I got the Yukon, and I think the Yukons are better than the ones they came with. But we got a new diff cover too. So, what do we think of our diff cover here? Oh yeah. Go. Let's go open up our package here. Turn the light on. Sweet. This is what we got. This is how we do it. G2 axle and gear. Look at that. freaking gorgeous. We got a fill plug and a drain plug. Oh yeah.
He was just talking about it because he was replacing the bearing. He didn't show the process of taking the washer apart, but he had disassembled the entire fucking bag. There were parts everywhere.
Damn. Was it horrible to change? I mean, I may change the bearing in it if it goes out.
I don't know. All he really said was, you want to have some experience, at least some mechanical experience.
I'll get mechanical experience.
Or something to really do it.
Just not with washing machines. Besides, if it goes out, I mean, it's expensive enough washers we're trying. And if it goes out, make a good YouTube video. If I screw it up, hundreds of millions of people can laugh at me. Live on the internet. Laugh at this poor fat fart just...
It's $60 for the kit.
That's not horrible.
For the two bearings, the rod.
On for the Maytag, what is that? Washer?
I don't remember. Bravo.
Bravo XL, yes, the Bravo XL. Oh, this is some hard RTV to squeeze. But I don't want this to leak, so we're gonna...
You'd think that would come with a gasket.
Well, none of them really come with a gasket. I mean, they have gaskets you can order for the 8.8s, but none of them really come with a gasket. So. None of them really come with a gasket. But I want this. This pan probably won't ever have to come off here for a long time since it's got a nice drain plug in it. So if I have this stuff, it's hard to do it with one hand. If I have enough gasket material on here to, you know. Okay, if I get enough gasket material on here, I'll get it just flattened out a little, smooth that on. Well, it's smoothed on pretty good. I'm going to let it sit overnight before I fill it. So we're going to smooth the gasket stuff on, trying to avoid the holes, keep the holes a little clear here. Okay. There we go. Avoid all leaks we can here. I don't need it high, I just need it. That'll make a good cover. So here's our end result here. Put on my work light. And this thing came with new bolts, and I think I'll use them. So we're gonna go outside Slip under the car. Put this on and I'm going to let her dry overnight. Because we need to dry overnight. Now I'm going to have to stop this. Okay, we're under the car. Dummy me forgot to hit record. On our little procedure here. Putting our bolts in. Got our gear cover back on. What's going on? Put our bolts in hand tight. Oops. So we get enough of these bolts started here. Just gotta run them in. You know, not too tight, but tight enough. You know, I'll let this sit overnight before I fill it. I'll torque these after I get them all in and ran down. That little electric ratchet just won't be quiet enough. That will be the last one. You know, don't want this overly torqued certainly, but I will get to break the torque wrench out once I get all these tightened up. You know. Our TV will do most of the work. Let that sit for just a minute. And got my magnet, pull my wrench over here. I'll set up inside the car. Set you down here so I can change my socket. Okay. Now we're gonna torque these in a crisscross, like so. And double check that one and go to the next one. Yeah. Now we're up to that one. Double check this. Go to this one. Have it a little loose. It'll draw it in. It draws it in. You're going to want now I'll go back through, I'll check them all, and then I'm going to put my bracket on up there and retighten with the torque wrench. So that needs to go on. But I wanted to pull this thing up, let the RTV dry, set up. You know, I don't need to drive this car. I have other cars. We're going to let her set up overnight. So that's the deal, yeah. And I see new sway bar in this little guy's feature, and bushings, other stuff on my. I mean, we had new springs and shocks, and the airbags were down. I just decided to coil spring it. But that's the deal. We're making progress. Definitely making progress. Now I'll be ready to put rotors and stuff on. That'll probably be a tomorrow job. Finish throwing this guy back together, but I'm gonna take the fill plug out up here. I'm gonna leave it out overnight. Help get air inside. I want it to drain well, or dry well inside and out. I put a lot of RTV. I know it schmoozed a little inside. Won't hurt. It's gear oil resistant. Buy the proper RTV. These are RTV'd from factory. So we're gonna put this on. I'm gonna torque this down. Don't need to see that. Now that I've run these down, I'm gonna check the torque with torque wrench. I'm gonna torque this to about 50 foot-pounds. Don't know what the torque spec is, but that's something I feel comfortable with. RTV, I'll do most of it. I don't have them run down that tight now. So there we go. We're percolating. Thank you for watching. We'll be back with some more. Have a wonderful day.